Good morning, friends.
Good morning, sir.
And we're just here to have a little talk on, how your serious preparation has gone on and how you're feeling about yourself and the exams right next door and, how well are you prepared, right? Can I have a short introduction of each one of you, starting with Abhishek?
Sir, my name is Abhishek. I belong from Delhi itself. I completed my graduation in Bachelor's of Computer Application, and it is my fourth attempt. I'm here to try to be an officer.
Okay. Yes, what?
Good morning, sir. My name is Mohit Kumar. I am from Sonipat, Haryana. I have completed my BSc from Delhi University, sir. And this is my third attempt for CDS. And I am sure that this time I am going to get it.
Yes, Utkarsh.
Good morning, sir. My name is Utkarsh Dagar. I am from Delhi. I have done BTech in Mechanical Engineering, and this is my fourth attempt.
Yes, sir.
My name is Prakshit. I am a graduate in BSc Honours Mathematics. I will be giving my third attempt on 4th September, and I am sure after I am admitted in Cavalier, I will surely crack it.
Good morning, sir. Myself, Akriti Thakur. I have completed my graduation from Delhi University, and this is my first attempt.
Okay. All of you have spent two months or plus, or almost close to 3 months here, right? Firstly, Mohit, why do you think you landed up in Cavalier? I mean, what made you come here?
Sir, I have already heard about the Cavalier. I joined it earlier, but because of some reasons I couldn't make it when I was taking coaching for MBA exam. So from there I know that this is a good institute where I can find myself in better position in the exam. So
Akriti, you come all the way from Simla. So what made you come?
Yes, sir. I have researched about all maximum the institute here, so I gathered the information and I find Cavalier the best.
Yeah, Abhishek.
So as I do research on web, and I found that Cavalier is the most suitable, and also
Why did you find Cavalier to be more suitable than others? Because you had no idea what you're landing up into.
there are some people who come in from Cavalier with good faculty, good environment. That's all.
Sir, I have given my CDS 4 times. Earlier, I used to think that maybe coaching is not required, but then I think that I need coaching. So I researched and I went to other coaching institutes also. But the aura of this institute was very different from others. And the people at the receptionist, ma'am, they were very humble. They allowed me demo classes also, but from some institutes, they were not even attending very good. And I saw some reviews on Google also. So many students had very good reviews about the faculty.
And Prakshit, what made you come?
My friend told me about Cavalier. Then I came here and they allowed me to take a demo class, Shekhar sir, Goldie ma'am, and I found it that it's.
So your
very
friend
good.
was right.
Yes.
He didn't mislead you. I mean, to begin with, you spent 2 months, 3 months here. I mean, do you feel that you got what you wanted, or it is?
I would like to. So when I was searching about the institutes, I found that in Cavalier there is a one by one batches every, you can say, 15 years or after 15 years. I also searched for 2-3 more institutes where I am not able to get this opportunity. So when I want to join, I can join it.
So now, after 2.5 or 3 months, do you feel that it was the right decision, or is there any regret somewhere down the line?
No, sir. It was right.
There's no
it's right.
regret. You're just saying it for the camera, or it's just from the heart?
So I made many friends here. I learned a
So
lot.
it will reflect in 4 September.
Okay, that's a good one. That's a good one to reflect on the force, and you're going to have a party here, right? Once you've done well in that exam, I'm sure you will have done. Right. So, do you recall probably the day one that I met you guys?
Yes, sir.
Right. What was my ask from you?
So there is not only one teacher in the class, it's one and all.
Yes.
But did that really practically work out?
Yes.
Did your friends teach you?
Yes.
Yes.
They did. They were motivated to do so.
Yes.
Right. So, do you feel that if you recall, I told you on day one, that you're not here to pass the UPSC exam, you're here to
Yes.
You will to become an officer.
Officer.
become an
Officer.
officer, right?
Yes, sir.
Only one or two of you, or all of us?
All of
us.
All of us.
One for all and one.
One for all and all for one, right? So you found that the atmosphere here, that all your friends were also helping you a lot.
Yes.
Yes,
sir.
Why do you think that happened? Right. Why were they so helpful?
So,
So because when we teach others,
So it was both
same
ways.
thing comes to us. We get
Right.
more practice, we get more, you can say, fluency in doing something.
Right.
Let's say example of maths. If I am solving a question again and again, so the time that I will take in exam will be less. I can say if I can do in 1 minute, there I will do in 30 seconds. So this is also a good thing.
Right. So let's maybe go subject wise. All of you may not be doing the maths. Do you all have done maths here?
Yes.
I have.
I have done.
Yeah, right. So how has your experience been in maths?
So it's super.
Great.
Best.
Best.
No, genuinely so.
Yes, sir.
Genuinely,
Yes, sir.
Genuinely.
100%.
You're not faking it for the camera.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No, genuinely.
Yes, sir.
What was so good about it? What was the good part?
So the efforts that Shaker sir makes for every individual student, right? And if there is some student who is not that good, he made him sit in the front, right? And even he do so when we came here, and there were some other students who were studying here from like 18 days before. So he used to call out those students. Mohit was called for twice or thrice to come on the board and explain what has been taught to you, and he was very good in that. And the humor which sir uses in the middle of the classes, it really helped us to keep going on with the maths.
So one more, what I have inspired from him, that is he always talk about the extra thing.
Yes.
The extra thing you need to be given.
He gives life lessons
Okay.
after every 5 minutes.
Yes.
He knows his students.
Yes.
Who sends
These
them.
are
Yes.
combo sir,
Who he
motivation plus the subject.
He knows
Yes.
each and every one.
Each and everyone,
Yes.
and by name.
Yes,
By name,
by name,
Who
by
is where.
And who's doing what naughty things and who's not doing.
Yes.
So all that. Right. So did you have a lot of short tests in the classes?
Yes.
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 You had a lot of them.
Yes, sir.
And at times daan bhi padi hogi.
Yes.
Number of times.
Yes.
Yes.
Was it faltu or it was required?
It was required.
It was required. Right. So you now this maths paper you're going to have 100 questions.
Yes.
Yes.
What do you think? Genuinely, कितने कर पाओगे in the given time? Achha, do you think that any candidate can solve all 100?
No, sir.
No, sir.
It's beyond scope, right? It is not possible. So we are here to maximize whatever we can do, and it's not 100%. Not like CBSE exam,
Right.
right?
Yes, sir.
So what do you feel with it? That how many will you be able to, Abhishek, take on in this
60 to 60.
60 to 67, right? Have you been able to work out your strengths and weaknesses, Akriti?
Yes. Sir.
You know what your strengths are and what your weaknesses are. And did you have friends here who helped you in your weaknesses?
Yes, sir. A lot.
Huh? Right. Fiction. Now, from the earlier time that you attempted your maths to now, what difference do you really find in real terms? कि भाई exam करेंगे तो real terms में क्या फर्क लग रहा है?
Previously, I used to forget a formula that I have remembered. Now I am able to solve each and every question of that chapter that I have taken class. Everything.
Utkarsh, do you think any student can solve all the questions in 1 minute or so?
No, sir. I don't think so. Before coming here, maths used to be my weakness. Every time I think my paper wasn't cleared because of the maths itself. But now maths is my strongest.
Okay.
Okay, now it's been like my graph has been changed completely. The way sir teaches and the best thing about sir is that when he gives, if he's giving 10 questions, he gives appropriate time. Only 15 minutes will be given to us.
Okay.
Only in this window you have to solve it.
Correct.
And check your strength that if you are first day I was like solving 2 or 3 questions, then it went to 3, 4, then it went to 5, 6. So the improvement was just because sir was giving us the appropriate time should be given.
He
Not
helped
more
us
than that.
improve our speed.
Okay, let's go to English. We've all been studying English since class 1.
Yes.
And if you were to ask yourself what marks did you get in your previous papers out of 100, where would you put it? Okay, what kind of marks were you getting in the previous
It's above 90, sir.
the previous papers? In the CGS
In the
previous
previous.
papers. You were able to get above 90. How about you? What was the previous papers when you did CDS earlier?
So I remember I scored 50.
Yeah.
50.
56.
50. Now where do you think you stand?
Around
to
70.
70.
I can score around 70.
70.
Yes.
Which out of the three papers makes your merit?
English.
English, right?
Yes.
With a definite small syllabus, which you've been doing from
Defined
on.
syllabus, so you can also
Yeah, you define. You exactly know what is going on. What surprises can be there in English?
No, nothing.
vocab can
Okay, accept
Vocab a little bit. That's all mainly. And I mean, if you see old question papers, is the vocab really very tough, or I mean, it is manageable?
It is manageable with logic because
Moderate
the
to
sentence
difficult
is also
messages.
coming with
Yeah. So that's the difference. That the sentence is also
with the
coming.
word.
Right. So are you more clear about your parts of speech now?
Yes.
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 Huh? Why so? Why do you think, Prikshit, that you're more clear about your part of speech? You've been doing this for the last 15, 16, 17 years, you've been studying English. What has made the difference that you're more clear about your parts of speech?
Goldie ma'am, she just told us the basics. She first cleared our basics. Then in class, she used to make us do questions of every subject, each topic that she is teaching. She gives us question from the exercise book. In the class itself, she used to teach.
Okay. So that is how you feel that this is where you're going to build up your merit.
Yes.
Yes.
Right, okay. So now Utkarsh is a BTech person,
Yes.
right? Others are not. Some of you are BSc here, BSc Computer Science. Now the science portion, what you have in the GS paper, there are 30 questions,
Yes,
right? What do you think out of the 30 questions? How can you now solve? How much can you really take out?
25 to 20.
20 to 25?
Yes, sir.
Now, GS paper is one which is like a booth for everybody.
Yes.
It's a scary thing for everybody. Okay, what's your strategy? Like, how do you maximize your GS marks?
So science can be used to maximize because it uses.
Yeah, so we are clear on that.
Yes.
Is the science which is going to actually pull you out,
Yes.
is going to really work for you?
Right.
So, out of the 30 or whatever questions that you get, you can easily now think do 20 plus.
Yes.
Yes.
What makes you so confident?
Practice.
Practice?
Yes.
How's it? Most of you would have not done bio.
No,
Am I right?
Right.
Yes, sir.
How good has your bio turned out to be now after?
She made us remember everything in the class
Yes, the
itself.
only.
So that's it.
I thought that she's almost doing tables with you, those
Yes,
chairs.
Yes.
Huh? But initially,
old school.
initially it may have sounded silly
Feels
also.
like we are sitting in the primary classes.
But initially it must have sounded silly.
Yes.
But now what do you feel about it?
Yeah, it's
That's
helpful.
It was it's good.
हाँ, it is somewhere embedded. अब तो download हो गया दिमाग
Yes.
में.
Yes.
हाँ, कोई फर्क तो नहीं चाहिए होगा.
No, sir.
उसके बगैर चल जाएगा.
Yes.
And the chemistry part and the physics part, you guys feel good about it?
Yes. Physics
Huh?
sir is very hardworking. Like he comes to class with an agenda. Okay, he will teach this.
So that means our GS paper is something that it is no more a scare now. No more a scare now. We can handle it.
Yes.
We can handle it really,
Yes.
right? So now, if you can score 20-25 correct answers out of the 30, it is more than halfway through for your GS paper.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
because again the same thing. Nobody can solve the entire GS paper,
Yes.
right? So once you've done your science, which is the next thing that you'd like to concentrate on? कि यार ये marks तो पकड़े जाएंगे तो कहीं नहीं भागेंगे.
Quality.
Geography.
Quality, quality and geography.
Yes.
Right? Now, from the earlier attempts that you had, from then to now, what is the difference, Mohit? That okay, अभी क्या लगता है कि you know in polity specifically, it is something which you can really work on out of 20 questions. How much you think you can really get on with? Roughly 20 questions will come.
Yes.
Yeah.
So in last attempt, I did the practice.
Hmm.
I didn't say that I just read the books
Hmm.
and I didn't attempt the mock test also. But here I firstly read the facts because in polity there are so many facts, and you can only remember them all by practicing.
By practice.
Last year questions.
So अभिषेक अभी लगता है कि I mean systematically अगर हम मतलब properly जैसे तैयार हो रहे हैं the way we are going, that out of the 20 odd questions you can easily go through 12 to 15.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, sir. So actually the paper is crackable, but
Yes.
the most important thing we require is the guidance
Yes.
which we get from the teacher. The quality teacher is quite very good. I mean, whenever she teach, she always gives us a present example. For example, if she taught about the anti-detection, she also gives an example of the Mumbai
Okay.
part of Maharashtra
Current
party.
news.
Right. Right.
Like
So,
So
I
it's
mean,
easy for us to
practical
it's
use
easier
of
to remember
articles.
right. So that means
Correct
your
things.
polity is now getting related to your current affairs.
Yes.
And you think that you're up to it,
Yes.
that you can handle that. Okay,
Yes,
polity
yes.
is so. If now from science we said about say about 20, 22, 23, 4 questions you can
Yes.
solve. In this you can do touch around 12 to 15 questions.
Yes.
If we add up, where are we landing up now already? Right now, geography also
Geography.
is again. I mean, there is something which is predictable.
Yes.
That some question will come from
Yes.
this. You are very sure that this is what. So out of that 15 to 20 questions that you get in geography, how do you think? How comfortable?
Well,
30 to 40.
Right. So how much you told my maths is not so good. Where have we landed up now? We've done about 20, 25 and around
Around
50 questions.
around 50, around 50.
Yes.
Right. Current affairs, you've been given some questions already,
Yes, sir.
and there are some classes scheduled also.
Yes.
And current affairs is today. The current affairs is anywhere about 12 to 15 questions.
Right.
What do you think? Anybody who's gone through it and you know got questions and all, of course it is unpredictable, but still out of 15 odd question, 10 is workable.
Yes.
Yes.
Looks to be that it can be done. Now current affairs, if you have to do, I mean, that you do just gloss over it, you have to get into the depth of it.
We have to get into the depth because the
To understand the
statement
use,
the
to
question are
understand
coming
it.
in statement form.
Yeah, in the statement form, and
Yes.
the question is which one is not there.
Yes.
So that means you have to then get to know everything, isn't it?
Yes.
So you feel that you can do that
That's
now.
the
So
current affairs. Mostly questions are related to like even if there is questions on history or questions on polity, it mostly is parallel with the current affairs. If
Yes.
there is some anti-defection going on in the country, then there must be a question upon anti-defection on the paper, right? And there is a president election going on.
Something will come on that.
Something will be come. So
Yeah.
our teachers
Related to
focus
president.
more on that.
yeah, so something will come on. So that is quite predictable.
Yes.
That some questions will come from the preamble and from the fundamental right, fundamental duties.
Yes.
Some questions will come from the powers of the governor, president. Some questions will come from the way the parliament works. Yes, they are quite predictable, and you've been all those things have been covered with you in detail.
yes.
Yes.
Of course, there's nobody who can solve everything, but then it seems to be more practical now. And same applies to your geography. Now, geography is divided into your physical and
India.
India.
Indian. How comfortable are you with your India? I mean, like if you were to close your eyes, can you draw the map of India?
Yes, sir.
Huh? You can, I mean, actually get into the various. No, isn't that a very kind of God has been kind to us? Geographies, one flows to the other. If there is a mountain, there has to be some snow. If there's snow, it has to melt. It has to come into. It has to form a river. If there's a river, it has to have some, towns.
Agriculturally.
Yeah, then agriculture, the soil, and then the way the soil changes from vegetation,
Yes.
your wildlife sanctuaries, your bird sanctuaries. It's kind of a God has been kind to you. Don't you think it's like a story God has
Yes.
made for you?
Yes.
And if you do it as a story, you don't have to mug up.
Yes.
And what about the world map? If you close your eyes, you can visualize.
Yes.
Yes.
If I were to now ask you, where is this war going on?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
China and
Can you define it for me? ये जो अभी हो रहा है रशिया का war, कि वो exactly कहाँ है कैसे है? Can you now tell me?
The Donbass and the that
Yes,
region and
right.
the northern.
So they will ask you questions. Can they ask you questions around the country
Right,
also?
sir.
Yes.
यूक्रेन के आसपास का भी पूछ सकते हैं, यूक्रेन ही पूछेगा.
Sir, actually, there is example CAPF.
Yes.
The question is come that there is a bloodshed in Mariupol. And
Yes.
what is the sea near Mariupol? That was Sea of Azov.
Azov. Yes, the Sea of Azov was there.
That's the same question from which is not the part of NATO.
NATO.
Yes. So same. I mean, these are something that you can predictably know. Okay, this is going to. Now, don't you think something can come on Taiwan, China?
Yes.
Yes.
Something can come on the Himalayan passes. Again, I mean, there's something. Of course, you can't be definite, but you have your strength that okay, this is what we can work on. This is what we should work on.
And so while Bhavani sir teaches us in the class, he even connects geography with the current affairs.
Current affairs.
When he was teaching at Siachen, he told us the operation all the operations related to that.
Okay.
When he was teaching us the world, then he always touches all the important topics related to that.
He taught us about Farakka, disputed site.
Disputed, yes.
Boundary.
Right. So you feel that, I mean, like, there is somewhere in your mind you can, I mean, even if you don't remember the question, answer straight away, you can work it out for yourself.
Yes.
There's a logic.
He draws like 10 or 15 times the same map again and again and again.
So that's why we have learned.
Yeah.
Yes, वही that's what I said कि आँख बंद करके नक्शा बनना चाहिए.
Yes.
Yes, And Indian map is anyway, relates to your human body only.
Yes, sir.
Right from the head to the shoulders.
Yes.
है ना? And India के abs कहाँ पर है?
Sir, taken the lighting.
Deccan Plateau, ना? अरे कितने बड़े अच्छे abs हैं जैसे तुम्हारे हैं. Right, so you can actually relate to that, and yeah, so this is an interesting thing. I mean, studies were drudgery here, or it was okay?
It was fun.
It was, you felt that you're achieving something on a daily basis, or was it drudgery के कुछ है पढ़ना है हाय तौबा फिर जाएंगे, or did you really look up to?
So that thing we have already done. We are at home.
अच्छा.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so you look up
You
to
enjoyed
it.
it.
You enjoyed this day, right? So if you recall, initially only when I had a talk with you guys, I told you the current quiz का मैंने pattern बताया था,
Yes.
right? So have you worked on that pattern, like जैसे defense पे आएगा news, CPF में भी आया हुआ है, आया हुआ है इस पेपर में.
Modi tourism you said.
हाँ, yes, okay. So वो तुम्हें करना है. डिफेंस के ऊपर क्वेश्चन आएगा ही आएगा, इस बारी भी आया है. It'll come again, डिफेंस में एक्सरसाइजेस वगैरह, वेपन्स वगैरह, and then we went down to, like he said, where the president, the prime minister goes, or where the foreign minister goes, or whatever, right? So those things will get it. You think ये जो news में ये जो तमाशा आता रहता है, any question will come from that? So should anybody be seeing daily news on that and wasting time on this various debates which are there? They don't really, you don't really need to go.
Particularly news related to defense and all.
Defense is there, right? So then sports.
Yes.
You think you'll get some questions from Commonwealth and from the rest?
Yes.
I mean, अब तक तो रट गए होंगे सबके
हाँ,
नाम.
sir.
Yes or no?
Yes.
So whatever questions come from sports, you can handle it. And then we have news on economics. That has been also taught to you. So there is a pattern here, right? So of course, now out of the 100 and how many questions total? GS 120 questions. How many you think logically without बेटा ये नहीं कि हम सिर्फ फेंक रहे हैं, but या दीक्षित क्या लगता है कि कितने कर पाओ?
45.
45 definitely.
Definitely.
And above that, yeah. Utkarsh, what do you think?
I think sir 50 to 60 I would be.
Kriti,
So around 50.
Mohit,
So I decided that till 60 I will definitely.
yeah, and
Before that,
Abhishek.
I
Become your 65.
इस रेंज में आ जाओगे,
Yes.
right? So now, do we have any doubts क्या मैसेज भी जाएंगे?
No, sir.
No? सिर्फ हवा में कि firmly feet on the ground and the eyes on the SSB.
Yes.
Yes, we will. So by and by, I mean, did anybody from the management ever meet you in your classes?
Time to time.
Anybody from the management met you during this time? Management is everybody here. Yeah.
You
Directly itself.
Huh?
Also constantly in touch with all the students.
I mean, अब तो लगता होगा सर ना ही आए, हाँ, अब तो वो हालत हो गई होगी. You got too much of exposure with me, हाँ? Okay, I mean, was it worth it?
It's was
Yes,
very much.
Right. In any case, day after, I mean, tomorrow you're going to have a detailed session on psychology, and we be, Jan Saab, jo hai, Jan Sehgal also will come and talk to you about interview. So, is it be too much of a ask to say that you all will pass?
No, sir.
No, you all will pass.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, it's not a big ask.
No, sir.
Definitely, so we are all going for SSB.
Yes, sir.
Definitely, and we're going to fall in the merit case short of it.
All.
तो ये जो पहले नेट पे कट ऑफ देखते थे, अब वो कट ऑफ है कि अपना बन चुका है?
Sir, अपना.
अपना है,
Yes,
तो एग्रीगेट कितना खींच जाएंगे हम? I mean, सच्चे, बिल्कुल सच्चे मन से
So we'll try about 180, 190.
एग्रीगेट में,
Yes.
एग्रीगेट we can pull that out,
Yes.
right? So I mean, are we trying to be too overconfident, or it is from the heart?
From
From
the
the words.
Huh?
So it
Because
seems
we
now.
work for it.
You work for it.
Because we practice for it.
Okay, हम सब कॉलेज से हैं.
Yes, sir.
कॉलेज में इतने घंटे का पढ़े थे. मैं ना,
Yes.
so here you got used to. And do you think it is required so many hours or no? Because in the paper you have how many hours? Starting from the morning. How much of physical stamina you need for this?
A lot.
6 hours of papers,
Yes, sir.
1 hour of gap,
Yes, sir.
and you got to be reaching there earlier. So that takes you about 9 hours.
Yes, 8 to 9 hours.
So you think now, I mean, especially when you're in college, you work for 2 hours or so. Now that you've been here, you think you have the stamina to really work for 9 hours on that given day?
Yes.
कि third paper तक जान निकल जाएगी.
Yes, sir.
We
Huh? You will be able to.
Yes.
You're very sure about it,
Yes.
right?
And so for that I also started from since the last 10 days. I every day try to keep myself motivated till the 9 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Right.
So that I won't be able or I will be able to face it comfortably.
Very
Because
good.
in the last exam I faced it. On that day I didn't have the breakfast properly and it was rushed when I reached the
Yes.
exam center. And till the end, because we have a maths paper
Maths paper in the last
Maths
year.
paper in
that's
the
the most important where you need to be focused.
Yes, where you really need to apply yourself, right?
So for that I always try to keep myself 3 to 5 p.m. particularly for maths. So that I don't
How important is on a daily basis physical fitness for yourself?
It's really important.
It is important, and you've been doing it.
Yes.
Do you really need to go to the gym,
No, sir.
or you can do free hand exercises
Yes.
and calisthenics or something? And I think you've been doing that.
Yes.
You're keeping yourself physically fit. Are you more mentally alert now?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Are you more confident now?
Yes.
Okay, do your friends and your parents do they tell you कि कुछ फर्क हुआ है तुम्हारे में?
especially parents.
हाँ? कहते हैं?
Yes.
कहते हैं? That itself is an achievement or no?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir.
I mean, are your parents also confident now that you will make it?
Yes.
Right? So, we wish you really all the best, right? And remember, guys, we love you. And I want you to be on the 4th jumping with joy, right? And we probably, celebrate on the 5th. We'll have a grand party here. And then we are all going for the SSB, right? And SSB maybe, I mean, have you worked on your English?
Yes, sir.
So guys, do you think that from the day you landed up here to now, is there a difference in your spoken English?
Yes, sir.
Rikshit, लगता है?
A little bit, sir. I need
Need to
focus
work a
more.
little more. Yes, Mohit, you think that
So
your English has
because when I
improved a
was
bit?
at home, sir, I won't be able to be regularly speaking with the people.
Yes.
So since I have come here,
Hmm.
I find it that you can, if you speak daily,
Yes.
it comes on your tongue on by itself.
Oh, it happens Akriti.
Yes.
Yeah, we have the environment to speak.
You speak in English.
Nobody tells you
Definitely
if you are
do
doing
it.
anything wrong. They teach you.
Because we all are same, we all are learning.
So
Yeah, you all are learning.
English
Yes.
can be learnable, but the most important thing is the confidence.
Confidence, yes.
Confident that you're not shaking when you stand in front of people.
Yes.
So that confidence has come,
Yes.
right? So we're really proud of you guys, and we wish you really, really all the best. Now you got 2 papers being done here, full length papers. I'll be on the 21st and 28th,
Yes.
and let me see those marks.
Yes, sir.
Right? Let me see those marks. And जैसे अभी we saw in the Commonwealth Games or we saw नीरज चोपड़ा वहाँ पर, तो were they really confident? उधर के वो सोच रहे थे कि भाई भगवान बचा ले.
No,
Confident.
They are
Huh? They
confident.
were confident. So you find yourself to be in the same line.
Yes, sir.
Huh? And I mean that the CDS is well there. It is in your pocket.
Yes.
Yeah, it is there, right? So all the best to you guys. Look after yourself. Keep smiling and be cheerful.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Sir.